I move to item number 7, and welcome to Nigel Furness in the chamber. Good to see you. And would you like to put your question? Thank you.
The adoption of Cabinet has removed the right of residents and opposition members to exercise committee scrutiny. Does this conform, Councillor Sankey, with the gunning principles, the first of which states that such measures should be at a formative stage and that the decision makers should not have already made up their minds?
Thank you for your question. Councillor Sankey, please.
Sure. Thank you, Nigel, and good to see you again. Yes, our arrangement now that we have moved to a cabinet system certainly conform with all public law and public policy guidelines. And actually, I've been really heartened by the emerging role of both of our scrutiny committees, both People and Place, who have been meeting regularly and deciding themselves which issues they want to look into that the executive may be considering, but have also been then meeting reactively when we know that there is a decision coming up, when Cabinet is due to meet on something, for example, Patcham Court Farm, Madeira Terraces, sorry, not Madeira Terraces, King Alfred, and performing that scrutiny function really, really effectively. And obviously they can meet at all stages. So before Cabinet has even got a thought or an idea about something. I think there's currently an investigation going on into the regulation of short-term let, something that we've not yet developed any policy on. So they're involving themselves and they're taking the reins of policy development. Similarly, we recently had a joint scrutiny session preparing for the budget planning process for the year ahead, which myself and Councillor Taylor attended. And at that point, at that moment, we were talking really in terms of principles and broad directions of travel. So certainly well before decisions have been made. So the short answer to your question is yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Councillor Sankey. Nigel, Mr. Nigel, do you have any supplementary question?
Oh, I do.
Please.
Now, Councillor Sankey, given your huge appetite for democracy and people power in particular, and coupling this with the announcement earlier this week by your government that as a result of your expressing interest now in bopping down, shall we say, the whole of Sussex, that the elections, both county and local, are likely to be scrapped this year. Very democratic, I'm sure you'd agree. Would you, Councillor Sankey, I have to ask,
okay,
and is this in accordance with the gunning principles? And does your appetite extend sufficiently to allowing the people of East Sussex, West Sussex and Brighton and Hove to have a democracy, sorry, what a mistake.
Mr. Nigel, it has to be related question, what you asked previously.
It is the question, Mr. Mayor, a referendum by enshrining in our Constitution direct democracy as advocated by people in other countries far larger than us and also by Reform UK. Thank you.
Councillor Sankey.
Thank you, Nigel. With a supplementary question, I'm proud to be an elected representative in the oldest unbroken democracy on earth. I don't think anyone can teach us anything about democracy, and I really welcome the white paper because I think it puts at its heart bringing decision-making closer to communities and trying to decentralise what has become a very over-centralised system in the UK over many decades. So I think that this will be an opportunity and a moment for democratic renewal, actually, as we take forward conversations about what that white paper means for us here in Brighton and Hove and more widely in our county of Sussex.
We'll see you again in future. Thank you. Thank you.